Okay, so let me try to get this done kind of quick, I hope. Today's prompt is ticket. So I don't know if you can see on the side, there are some tickets like this, but all of these, and the idea is to collage them all on a page. I'm now in my 4th signature. I have 1 page done in the first 3. So I'm going to pick this because it's got the grunge background, so I don't have to stamp on it or anything. I should just be able to like start collaging pieces on here. And hopefully this goes pretty quick because I'm getting tired. It was a busy day. It was a very busy day today. So, I think I'm going to start with some blues. That's my background. I want to use some of those too, but first I want to get a good get to the sides here. So yeah, well, first today we had, and see, you probably, who knows when you'll ever watch these, but today we had Alex come over. He is a salesman from Wanakee Remodeling, and they install Andersen doors, and I want all 3 of the exterior doors to be what do you call it, replaced. So he came to do some measurements. We looked at like the styles I want. He's able to do exactly what I want, which when I went to Home Depot and sat down with the guy, they couldn't do everything I wanted, which I'm like, I'm not spending all this money to not get the doors I want, you know? Hello? So, he sat with us, had a nifty little program that he used, and it's going to be pretty freaking expensive, but it includes, of course, the doors, but it includes all the labor, the guys coming out, and oopsie. Like the kitchen door, because you know how it's like a mock French door right now, where it's got the one glass door that's not a door and then the actual door. We're making it just a door, so that includes them taking all of it out and giving us a wall back, basically. So that's nice. I think I want to use, actually, I like this one. What's this one? So, and they're booking out to July already. But we have to have the doors in before the construction crew that's going to do the exterior and give me my German exterior house look. They come over. So he came, and then I asked Brent if he would go to Costco with me because I needed dog food, and my back has just not been playing nice lately. So he agreed, and I was like, well, you know, I do want to still go to, I want to go to Ollie's and run into Hobby Lobby and go to St. Vinny's and Beaver Dam. And he was agreeable. He's like, but I don't want to go shopping. And I'm like, nope, I know exactly what I want. You know, I'm like, we don't have to go all through St. Vinny's. I just want to go straight to the craft area. I'll be fine with that. Which it was. I just want to go to the craft area, you know. You know how you got that feeling? It's like, I need to go to the craft area, which I'm glad I did. I sent you the videos already of my haul there. So, we went, had a nice time. He had never been to an Ollie's, so I sent him off to the automotive and houseware, or, you know, like, what do you call it? Now I can't think of the word. You know, like the house construction area where it's got all like the tools and stuff like that. I sent him off there so that he could, you know, get an idea of what they had. And he came back and he got a tarp because he was like really impressed. Cause like, these are $60 for the size that he got, and it was $19.99. And I'm like, that's awesome, you know, good find. And then he was like, oh, you know what? He wore out his knee pads when he's like laying the floors and stuff. We had knee pads like still from the army, but we've been using them. Shoot, he retired in 2016, so it was time. It was time to get those replaced. Oops, I don't want that like that. There we go. So he found a pair of those. It's a good price. And then we went over to Hobby Lobby, and nothing in my sections were on sale. So walked in, checked those two sections. Nothing was on sale. Told him kind of what I was looking for. If he could keep an eye out on Facebook Marketplace, which he said he would. And then we shot over to St. Vinny's, and he helped me. I told him what I was looking for, and he helped me look through, and he was like holding the bins so I could rat fuck through them. And it's very helpful in that aspect. And my whole haul, I sent you that haul, I forgot to tell you. I'll have to text it to you, but I don't know if you'll remember, but that whole haul that I got was $14 in total, and it was a huge St. Vinny's bag, so I was real pleased about that. That was phenomenal. Let's see what we got here. And we came home, or no, then, because I had told him, you know, if he went with me, that I would treat him to lunch. And I thought we were just going to grab something because we left at like 1, I think, somewhere around that time frame. And we didn't stop to eat until well afterwards. And because Costco was the last place we went. And he's like, what do you think about Perkins? And I'm like, I'm down with Perkins. I'm fine. That's what he wanted. And so we went to Perkins and sat and chit-chatted and had a nice meal. It was a very lovely time. I have no washi tape here. I don't want to throw a piece of washi tape on here. And it was just nice. And then we left there and came home, unloaded the car, and then he went and packed his bag for I don't like that. Maybe I won't use. Oh, here's a piece. Yeah, I'll use it and then I'll grunge it. What do you call it? Yep, packed his bag, and then he made sure to put the booster seat for Leo in the truck since I gotta pick up the girls. And of course take him because he will not stay with Granny. That is an absolute no-go in his book. So, need a glue stick. And when I told Rissa that, you know, please make sure you tell the girls that I will be picking them up, but Meemaw doesn't do the let's go out in the cold and drag baby Leo out in the cold. So, because, you know, he's dressed to go from car to house, not to be out in the cold for any length of time. So I'll be doing that. And then I said, well, let the girls know that afterwards we'll be going out to eat, their choice. That way I don't have to try to wrangle the kids and try to cook dinner at the same time. So that'll get me off the hook there. Which will be nice. Need a little bit of ink on that. Yeah. So, and then he'll be back Wednesday. I did not go to book club. I was just, well, for one, I would have been late. I hate to go walk in late because everybody stares at you and stuff. Awkward. So, I had texted Paula and said, I'm not going to make it to book club, but I like the book, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, I got everything put away. Got the veggies and fruit washed. Ready to go for the grand snacks and my snacks too. And what else did I do? Oh, did the little videos for the hauls, and then I wanted to get down here. I did want to at least get one more page done in this book. Oh, it's okay, I got that one. I like this one. I want to add this somewhere. Not there. I don't really want to cover that up all the way. Maybe here. Do it here. Oh, what's that? Let me see. What can I put down there? That one, please. It's got like the wall. How about this with the flourishes? That is one. So I could do this. I need ink. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. This way. I'll have that on there. Lock it. Oh, I was kind of giggling to myself because Alex, that's the name of the rep, the door Wanakee remodeling rep guy that came. So I had zero expectations of what the guy was going to look like. Zero. And he walks in. He was a handsome dude. And I got to giggling because I'm thinking, if Boo were here, he would be man-crushing so hard on this guy. He was a very nice-looking young man. He's been working with this company for like 20 years. He's got a little shaver, younger than Leo. And then that's a little girl. His little girl's younger than Leo. And then he's got I think he said 2 or 3-year-old daughter. So real cute. I got to see a picture of his daughter. It was the screensaver on his little iPad thing. So that was neat. I really would like to use more tickets here. Put this down. This is the last thing I want to put down. I'm thinking like, I might put it like here. But I want to put some material underneath that. Yeah, we had the dogs in the living room, and like not barking or anything, but you could hear Benno, the type of thing. And on the counter where we were sitting, I had the high frequency thing, and we were sitting there, and I would just press it. Silence. And every now and then we'd be talking, you'd hear Benno again, I'd press it. Silence for a while again. That thing is freaking awesome. See, it's too close together. I need to put something else there. Where's that other half that I tore off? Here it is. I can actually put that kind of like that. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like that. Do that. Okay. These doors are going to cost a pretty fucking penny. They're going to cost like 35 grand. Ridiculous. Lifetime warranty on them. That's a good thing. See? So you're fucking welcome, since you'll be getting the house. Better like the doors. Stick down. Yeah. So there's that. You know what? I think I've got some ephemera, I believe. Let me find my kit or my little bag with ephemera in it real quick. Just sort of get going at the bottom. Good doink. Okay, found it. Alright, what do we got in here? Got some butterflies. too light. Ooh, that's got a bit of a purple in it. There's not much purple on this page. That's a nice bright blue. I don't know, because I'm looking, I have that blue there. Maybe that guy? I'll cover that spot. But I said I wanted this to go like, okay, I just want to make sure that the butterfly's not going to get covered. And now let me check this out real quick. Just want to see if this blue is going to be okay. It's not going to be on that side, but it's going to be on this side. Have it just sticking out a little bit. I have that. Let me see what this looks like. I might like this one better. Go with that side. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that side. Alright. Fly away, butterfly. I wonder if I can tear it. Ooh. There. Oh. Needed all my strength to get that off. Sorry, I had to go off camera. Okay. Make sure that's what I like. Alright, I do like that. And then I wonder if I throw, see that blue in the background there, but then I got that right there. Oh, there we go. I can put that there. And that with that. And then let's see, do I have lacy scrap? I had just like a little bit of this. Up here in the corner with this and then this. I got in this little scrappy thing here. And maybe a little bit of this peeking out from behind. I think I'm gonna do that. Yep. So So let me put this down first. All right, this here-ish. Okay, I need a piece of this, just a little piece. Let's take this piece. Probably be smaller than that even. Let's see, I wanted a square or a flat edge type thing. Just so it sits behind like that. Get my Fabri-Tac. Okay. Be so aggressive. No, I just cut this off. I don't want that peeking through. That's not my vision. All right, I want it like that. Actually, I want it like that. Okay. Little Fabri-Tac. I'm about to glue my table. I don't want that. This one. Want that like get off me. Okay. And a bit like that. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then this way. Excuse me. These back up here. Back up in here. Sorry. And then this will go like that. So more Fabri-Tac. Actually, I'm gonna just glue it. No, I'm gonna put it on here first. Okay. Wow. Glued it to my table anyway. Yay. And because it's fabric, I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac on the whole thing now. And then I wanted this to go like so. Okay. Crap, glued to my hand. Okay. And I still think I want to do the butterfly right here. Yep. Oh my god. I've got strings stuck to me everywhere. Sorry, I'm fighting. Fighting for my life. Alright, but I need something underneath. I need something underneath this. Let's see. Scratch. Let's grab papers. I checked my book. It's upside down and everything's falling out. Son of a biscuit. I have a little ticket. I don't want circus ticket. Here's a little ticket. And I don't need this to get that close. Maybe. Tear that. That's here. This here. That's all kind of like too much samey, same. What about this one? What if that stuck out? Can't see the Chinese writing now. Did I tear off the Chinese? Oh, are you kidding me? I'm a gaby. This one you can still see it. Oh, maybe something like that. I'm not happy with this at all. Not at all. I need cheesecloth. I don't think I have any cheesecloth out. bad. I still wish I had cheesecloth out. I don't feel like trying to get up and go get it. Not black. Not red. Not green. What I meant to do, I meant to put some grunge on that white lace. I'll do that right now. This butterfly needs grunge. You know what? Maybe that's what it's just missing. It's missing grunge. Let's try that. This is what takes so long. Decision fatigue. Alright, let's see what it looks like now. It looks a lot better. I just need something there. I know I'm not going to use this whole thing, but I'm wondering if I tear a piece off. There's got to be something in my ephemera stash here. I think it's two. I don't mind that. I'm kind of hoping for a ticket though. Since we are in tickets. What about a green? What about both? I like that right there. That's what we're doing. Okay. Wow. Put all my shit back. I don't think I find anything else in here. I'll do a quick rest of my flip, but I don't think so. No. Oh, feathers coming out. I remember that postcard, but Debbie gave a lot of stuff. All right. Let me at least put my ephemera back so I don't get everything confused. These go here. That goes there. Use that. Okay. Okay, let's get these down. So I want to make sure that covers that. So let's put this right here. It's going to go right under the circle of the 9. So tired. I'm ready for bed. I forgot to see how far out. About that far? Oh, try that. Yep. Alright, I'm going to put part of the butterfly down. Benno, hush your face. I should have brought my thing downstairs. Just to make sure I have this where I want it. Okay, then I'll put this down. Is that where I said? That is not where I said. It's gotta go under more. Like that. Yes, like that. Alright, now we can finish gluing our butterfly down. Alright, so that was that one. Ticket. So basically it was doing a collage with oh, I didn't do that. Where's that ticket I had up here that I liked? I'll put that one there. There we go. Problem solved, crisis averted. All right, one of the prompts that'll be coming up is called buttons. And for that prompt, I am going to do some prep work, so I'm not going to do it on camera. I'll show you real quick, just so that you're aware of what I'm going to do. All right, I'm good with this. You know what, I think I want one more butterfly. I know you're like, why the fuck are you doing this to yourself? I don't know. None of them look right without being inked anyway. But there's this thing called button cards. I don't know if I'd already talked to you about this, but I'm going to sew buttons on the button card. Not on camera, so I'm not just sitting here sewing buttons for however long that'll take me. So I do want to do that. That way it's like prepped and my video won't be forever long. Okay. Because you know how to sew a button on a piece of paper. If you know how to sew a button on a shirt, you can sew a button on a piece of paper. And I think we're going to be doing button clusters. Now I will do those on camera because they were cool. Nope, I like that one. Just going to do that. And then I'll be done. If I weren't now in like a rush to get this journal done, I would do a lot more decorating. But I just need it done. I can always come back and decorate later if I get bored one day, or you know, in between journals. It's like, let me look through and see what more embellishments I can add. Or at the end of the day, I might be glad that I stopped, because what if it'll already be a gator mouth? Don't need to add more stuff to it. I did print a few things on regular copy paper and not the, cardstock, to try to help alleviate. All right, so all of these now get to go into this ephemera envelope, because that's where we put all our extras. So I can use them for other things through the journal. What doesn't get used up when I'm done with this journal gets put in the ephemera stash to be used at a later time. Or shared, you know. Hey, you know, you hear everybody talk about Happy Mail. Happy Mail is when crafters send each other, other crafters, supplies. Like Margaret's friend Sophie in France, how she sends her stuff, sends her Happy Mail. And I was thinking, maybe I could go through like my stash and send you Happy Mail. And you could do the same. Go through your stash and send me Happy Mail. That would be cool. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. This was the prompt with the buttons. So, where's the cards? These are button cards. This is how I used to buy your buttons. So I'm going to be sewing buttons on the card. I'll do that off camera. So that'll be like one of the few prep things that I'll do, not on camera. Was that the only one? It's not a button card. I thought there were 2 button cards. But it's not. Okay. I just wanted to, I wanted to disclose that now, so that you weren't like, what the hell, you said you were going to do it on camera for me. You won't need to see me sew buttons. Alright. And these are this is working out really good. This is everything that I've printed off and cut for this journal. And so far it's working out real good. I might want you to go back and get me more. I had it in this. Now, don't get me wrong. I love these envelopes. They're great. Matter of fact, I have my March journal in one. And very portable. But I am digging this. So, stand by for instructions. And that's that. Love you, Tater Tot. Mama Fry is out.